Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z fan art video. So I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that for this, the next couple of weeks or so, this episode and then the next 2 weeks, I will have a, weekly, I guess, right? D-Free fan art video. So this is an old series I used to do. I kind of stopped doing it because it kind of just became like an overwhelming project, to be 100% honest with you. Nothing against any of the submissions. It just kind of felt like I was fighting an uphill battle that I could never really complete. So if you do want to check out some of the older ones, just go on my channel, go to my video section, type in the search and type in fan art. You'll come across a bunch of them, like 12 or 13 different ones where I go over everybody's submissions as well. So I appreciate everybody that has submitted. But for the next few weeks, I will be taking submissions again, and we're going to go ahead and go over to D-Free Fan Art Revival. So hashtag D-Free Fan Art Revival over on Twitter if you guys do want to get the chance to have yours submitted and reviewed over in the video. So we have not really a whole lot, but we do have some to go over. So this one is from Yakisho Anato. So what he says is, well, I read the but Salvatore, he said, what I expected Jiren to be during the earlier stages of the Tournament of Power. All right, so he has a Jiren that he wanted to submit. So, Divine Nature of Ki, Jiren, Tournament of Power category 4 Ki, 170% to defense and HP, alongside getting a 130 attack boost. All right, that's cool. I can dig it. I mean, that's good enough. Wow, that was an old phrase. That's good enough for a unit like Jiren. I mean, I actually really want there to be a Tournament of Power category leader. I don't know about the 4 Ki, of course, but otherwise 3 Ki and then that type of leader skill. Like, there is one, and it's the Goku, but he's not one because he's like, it's such a crap leader skill boost. So I would like for them to drop an official one through like a Dokkan Festival banner. And what better unit than to drop it on one of the new hype ones from Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power, either Jiren, Mastered UI Goku, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution Vegeta. Yes, that is what it's called, or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. That is the official name per Dragon Ball Heroes. So anyways, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I didn't see a passive. Was there not a passive? Yeah, there was not a passive, but immense damage and greatly lowers attack with a rare chance to stun. Wow. Not a lot of cards get a great attack reduction. Like, that's actually a very, very good mechanic. It's quietly one of the best mechanics in the game. But honestly, not a lot of cards get that. Stun is great, but the issue with stun is less enemies can be stunned these days. It's really annoying, to be honest, how they take away the ability to stun and seal. It just kind of makes units that only really do those things, like General Blue, for example, kind of worthless. So, anyways, the attack reduction, while they take that away sometimes, it's still a lot more usable. But I wish that they would implement more units that greatly reduced attack. So we have a submission from Martin Johnson III. He wanted to send in this drawing. I mean, it looks awesome. It just kind of wasn't exactly what I expected. But I do really like this. This looks really, really good. It reminds me of that, I think it was a manga cover art. So I like it. Thank you for the submission, bro. So we have Viper. This one is old since it was made for your old fan art series, but I'd say it's still pretty damn good and unique in my opinion. Nice, man, no problem. So here he has a Super Saiyan God Goku AGL, so I assume this is the awakening to the current one in the game. He says it's an old submission, but we still don't even have one, so that's pretty telling. Anyway, super types get 1 Ki and 150% attack, HP, and defense. For any orb collected, you gain 2,500 HP regeneration or recovery. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's usable. Leader skill 1 Ki is how he's nerfing it. I mean, if you have Over in a Flash and Shocking Speed and or Prepare for Battle like this unit does, then it really doesn't matter too much. So, I mean, it's usable. But I'd still love at least 2 because even with things like that, you can still kind of not be guaranteed supers. Like, and it happens with teams like all the time. For example, whenever we use a team like UI Goku's team, right? The Realm of Gods team. It just, it seems great every time, but every now and again, there's that turn where you just don't get a super with 1 or 2 guys, and it's like, this shouldn't happen really. Not in today's game anyway. That's old school game where you didn't get supers every attack. So leader skill, I already read it. Special, causes immense damage and increases all allies' attack and defense by 30%. Also lowers enemies' attack and defense. That's a very lengthy super attack. He calls it Full Power Limit Break Kamehameha. That's pretty cool. Super attack, SA1, it's an attack and defense boost for 1 turn. SA5 is a 3-turn attack boost. SA10, it's a 6-turn attack boost. That's different. That's pretty cool, actually, how it changes what it buffs and for how long based on the SA level. That's not something that they've implemented in the game, as far as I know anyway. But they do stuff like that, but not to that extent. That's pretty cool, though. I like it. Anyways, passive. Godly potential forever growing. At the start of the turn, increases attack and defense by 100%. That's pretty good. For every 5 key sphere chains you collect, increase this card's attack and defense by 10. It seems a little too limiting to me. But it's usable, but it just seems too limiting. And it from there caps at 100% total for 200 with initial passive. Finally, for 7 turns, reduce all incoming damage by 40% and counter with tremendous power. I wonder if he counters super attacks as well. That's a very good card. I mean, it's not outdated. It would fit perfectly in today's meta game, basically, and not come in and be game breaking. This is a very good awakening. Awakening. So he picks up Fierce Battle. So links are the same as OG STR Godku, except without Warrior Gods replaced for Fierce Battle. Thank you for the submission, man. That was a very good card. I appreciated it. Nort, I'm going to come back to yours in a minute. So we're going to kind of go over to Lord Nemo's first really quick, and then we'll come back to some of the others. My intention was that he should only give the boost for Universe 10 and 6, but even number was the closest thing, you know. No problem, bro. This is Obuni. This guy. Warrior 10's last hope. I'm done. What is it? Universe 10's last hope, right? Yeah, Universe 10. Obuni. Even number universe is the leader skill. 3 key and 140% attack and 160% HP and defense. And with even number universe includes characters from universe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Units except for units like Goku Black, Hit, and Zamasu, or is that an example? I imagine it would include those types of units. But anyways, those are his stats, and super attack causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. That'd be a cool type of card. So thank you for your submission, man. I really appreciate it. And it looks like there's actually a second part here. Cool. Glad I clicked this because I would have not noticed. For 4 turns, high chance of dodging, I imagine you mean. All attacks, both normal and super. After 4 turns, chance it goes down to a rare chance. Okay. Attack plus 100%, and when HP is over 80%, attack and defense plus 20% for all allies. Okay. And then infighter, prepare for battle, shocking speed, experienced fighters, Universe 10, Supreme Warrior, and Fierce Battle. Thank you for your submission, man. Somebody commented that it seems too broken. It probably is a bit, but not that big of a deal. Here we have a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Or if it's not, it doesn't say Goku, actually. It's Mystic Super Saiyan Blue, but I can't read the name. Gadon, I think he called it. Godon, I don't know. I can't really read it. The white text isn't working. Saiyans that rival the gods, 3 key and 180% attack boost. You know, when I initially did these and people were giving their units this type of leader skill, I was like, nah, that's way too OP. But to be fair, they were barely in the 120s. There was no categories. And I was like, I didn't see them jumping to 150 anytime soon. Here we are now where they're, 170 now? 180, I think, in that area. I don't know what the best leader skill is. So, just goes to show this game has gone crazy. Mystic Kamehameha causes immense damage to the opponent and supremely lowers attack. That's different. Okay, passive. Attack up 130% at the start of the turn and a high chance of additional attack and defense reduced by 40%. Nice, man. Thank you for your submission, bro. I appreciate it. Still seems kind of OP. So we have a couple of videos from Almighty HZ or Alm HZ. So he has a GIF of Kaio-ken times 20. Tried to make the same way as it exploded on the anime. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I like it. It looks pretty cool, actually. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. That would be an interesting card. Like if they did something like that. Looks nice, man. I really appreciate that. So he also has a card here. And this is LR Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-ken Goku. I feel like I'm doing too many Gokus. Who cares? This one has a super attack. So I assume it's the super attack for this card. The other one we just looked at. I retweeted this, actually. This did really well. He got a lot of hits on this. I can't really see the stuff, though. So AGL types get 3 key and 120%. Causes mega colossal damage while sacrificing 14% of your HP. Yikes. This is an LR card too, so it seems like he's the awakening of the current Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku in the game, the Kaio-ken one, Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-ken. That the Super Saiyan Godhead, the Super Saiyan Godhead on that what is that? The LR Goku's body. This doesn't look right to me, but that's just because I noticed that with my quick eyes. Anyways, thank you for the submission, bro. So for the final submission, we're going to go over my boy Nort's. Make sure you do follow Nort over on Twitter. And follow all the other guys on Twitter as well if you guys did like their submissions. So anyways, Nort went ahead and submitted his mastered UI Goku. Something for the Dragon Ball fans. After the Ultra Instinct reveal, I had to make something. So made up a Dokkan Awakening concept for the art for UI signed Goku, mixed my style with traditional Dokkan styles. RT's likes and feedback are appreciated. So here's what we have. He has the card assets. That's a freaking sick background he made. Like, stuff like this makes me really hate the way that they changed up the cards. When they changed the cards to where when you awaken them, they lose the background and it turns into that, like, you know, prismatic kind of thing to signify that the card is holographic, you know, because, you know, we look at it as a mobile game, but the Japanese audience, their core audience, looks at it as a collector. So to them, these cards in their box are just collector's item, like trading cards, like you would go show your friends, basically. And that's the way they look at it. So basically, your card went from being just non-hollow to being hollow, pretty much, when you awaken your units. I really don't like it, though, because a lot of times they have really good background art. And then here are his assets for that as well. And here is the art in and of itself. And then finally, let's go over the card. Master of Self-Movement, Goku Ultra Instinct. So there we go. And yes, if Goku does drop, they'll just call him Ultra Instinct. They'll take off the sign, because really, it's just, this is really Ultra Instinct. The other one is just like, you know, a sign of what is to come, an omen. So here we go. And this is actually an awakening of the current Int one, which I actually dropped a video. I want you guys to check it out. Just kind of giving out all the different avenues as to what they can potentially do when it comes to this unit. You should see that at the end of this video, last 20 seconds of this video. So please check that out. Anyways, Realm of Gods category now gets 3 key and 170% HP and attack alongside 130% defense. That's about the best leader skill in the game right now, getting that type of boost, as opposed to like getting 130% attack, like Ultimate Gohan, and I think Physical Vegito has a 130% attack too. That's about the best leader skill, so I love it. I think his stats are a bit high, but maybe that's just me. Maybe these are his orb stats, but if they're his orb stats, they're not so balanced. I think the defense would need to be a lot higher, almost double to be honest. About 1.5 or so times higher. Anyways, greatly raises attack and causes immense damage with the godly display. We don't see his passive, but I imagine the passive probably is reduced restriction, because he has to be below 50% or so. For 7 turns, he gets the ability to dodge and gets the additional attack boost. I would reduce that restriction to being like below 80%, or keep the restriction and take off the turn limit, which I'd rather do the first one as opposed to the latter. So yeah, there we go. UI sign. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Again, hashtag DFreeFanArt. You don't have to tag me in it. In fact, I prefer if you don't, so it doesn't blow up my sub box or my notifications on Twitch. Not Twitch, excuse me, Twitter. Which, by the way, follow me on Twitch, links down below. I'm going to put that out there. But yeah, DFreeFanArt Revival. Go ahead and tweet it over there, and I'll do one of these every week, and we'll see what we can do for the next few weeks. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you for the continued support. I'll catch you all in the next Dokkan video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.